As the month of March came to a close, the Lady Cougars looked to continue their role with 2 Peach Belt Conference doubleheaders. Join us as we go all access CSU Softball. The Lady Cougars welcomed in Georgia Southwestern on Wednesday, having already won 5 straight games. With Casey Googe on second, Kristen Carr singled to left field to put the Lady Cougars on the board in the first inning. The Hurricanes were up to the test from there, though. Neither offense threatened over the next 3 innings as the pitching dominated. In the 5th, back-to-back singles put 2 runners on with nobody out for GSW, but Molly Russell buckled down and recorded 3 straight strikeouts to get out of it. An inning later, 2 more runners reached for the Hurricanes, this time with 1 out. Again, Russell pitched her way out of it. In the 7th, Georgia Southwestern had the tying run reach third with nobody out. The senior then had her most impressive moment of the game as she picked up 3 straight strikeouts for the victory and her 9th shutout of the season.
Game 1, pitching defense. Molly throws a great game. Defense plays great defense behind her. Not much offense on our side or their side. The kid they got, she's pretty good. She's probably one of the better pitchers they've had in a while, and she kept her bats quiet. And it turned out to be a pitching duel, and we were just one more play better.
Game 2 didn't offer near as much suspense as the Lady Cougar offense broke out. Doubles by Kristen Carr, Casey Meeks, and Bree Nolan plated 2 runs in the second inning. In the third, it was the long ball that provided the offense. Corey Waugh led the inning off with her conference-leading 13th home run of the season. 3 batters later, Kristen Carr drove one out of the ballpark to left center that scored 3 and broke the game wide open. Already leading 6-0, Bree Nolan put the game to rest in the 5th as the second baseman singled home pinch runners Chandler Paget and Nina Rubio for the 8-0 Mercy Rule victory.
Game 2, our bats finally woke up. We talked a little bit between games about driving ball opposite field and sitting on change-ups. And I think in the first inning, our first 3 hits came opposite field, and Bree hit a ball opposite field. And when you're sitting on opposite field, you kind of stay a little deeper. And Corey and Kristen Carr, can let the ball get into their power spot and drive out of the ballpark.
My at-bats at the plate, I just went up there and I knew I had to do something. I had to make a difference in my swing to adjust to the changeup. So I sat back on it and drove the ball to right field.
I thought the second game went a lot better than the first game. The first game, only having 1 run, they put a lot of pressure on the pitcher, I feel like, but, ultimately I think Molly did a really good job. The first game we were kind of impatient at the plate a little bit and not really swinging at our pitches, but in the second game I thought it was a complete turnaround. It was a different game, and we were actually patient at the plate when our pitches, and when you end up running with a little team 8-0, and in the first game you're only scoring 1 run, it's a big difference. So it felt a lot better about the win in the second game than the first game.
Thought Taylor threw another good game, threw another shutout for us, and I still don't think she threw an A game. But her B game is pretty daggum good, and when she throws her A game, she's almost unhittable. Defense played great behind her. Southwestern's a good team. They beat Armstrong. They beat some other good people this year, and they're a Peach Belt team. Like I said every other time, played in Peach Belt games. Everybody wants to beat everybody, and they're tough, and we're fortunate enough to come away with 2 wins today.
Friday, Augusta State came to town as the Lady Cougars searched for 2 more conference victories. CSU wasted no time scoring a run in the first inning as Casey Googe scored Corey Waugh with a sacrifice fly. In the 3rd inning, Brannigan Wicks launched her 3rd home run of the season, a solo shot that just missed the scoreboard in right center.
That at bat was 3-2 count, and I was just telling myself, I'm not going to strike out, and she happened to leave it over the middle of the plate, and so I swung, and I didn't realize how far it went until I looked at it.
ASU scored a run in the 4th, but the Lady Cougars got an insurance run in the 6th when Kristen Carr singled home Casey Googe. Molly Russell fired a 1-hitter, allowing just 1 unearned run to improve to 15-6 on the season.
Molly throws a 1-hitter. The 1 hit they got was a drag bunt, and I don't think she had the the velocity that she normally has, but she spotted up very, very well today, and we had a hiccup in that one inning where we made 3 errors, and wasn't happy with that. You know, I've gotten spoiled that I don't like, we're not making a lot of errors here lately, nobody's scoring on us, and the teams are going to score on us, and that's what I told them when I went out. You know, if people are going to score on us, let them hit the ball in the grass somewhere. Let's don't give them something. But we manufactured a couple runs in the first and later on in the game, and a couple base hits up the middle, and Brannigan comes through for a solo shot and come away with the win.
Like they did on Wednesday, the Lady Cougars offense woke up in the second game. Taylor Turner's sacrifice fly in the bottom of the first opened up the scoring. Kristen Carr followed with an RBI single, then Bree Nolan hit the first home run of her collegiate career to score 2 more. The duo of Carr and Nolan were at it again in the third as Carr led off the inning with an opposite field solo home run, her 8th of the year. On the very next pitch, Nolan hit her 2nd home run of the game, a no-doubter over the left field wall.
With the first home run, it felt really good coming off the bat. I knew as soon as I hit it that it was going. And then my 2nd home run, that was just a meat pitch. That was in my wheelhouse, so it feels good to get 2 in one game, but never done it before in my life, so it feels good.
Later in the same inning, Carr picked up 2 more RBIs with a bases-loaded single. Nina Rubio's sacrifice fly in the 4th inning capped the scoring for CSU, giving them 11 runs for the game. Taylor Turner and Kristen Carr combined on a 1-hit shutout in the 11-0 victory, with Turner upping her record to 9-3 for the year.
Augusta comes in here. Augusta has a lot of pride, a lot of history. They've been to the tournament several years in a row now, I think, and they have a lot of pride. So again, it's another Peach Belt game, so you know it's going to come in and be a battle.
Today was 2 big wins for us. Definitely the first game we kind of struggled to get at first, but the second game we came out hitting a little better. Scoring 11 runs and not letting them score was good. So that was definitely 2 big wins for us in the conference.
2 great wins today, and Taylor pitched a great game, and I felt pretty good hitting, and I just told myself watch for the changeup and just see the ball and drive it.
This is kind of the breakout I've been waiting for offensively. If we're 1 through 9, we're hitting the ball, and then we bring some substitutes in, and they get on base. You know, Bree comes up with her first home run. Kristen Carr hits the opposite field home run, which is something we've been working on we work on it all year long, but we've really emphasized it the last 2 or 3 weeks. Taylor, you know, she throws 4 innings of 1-hit ball, and again, the 1 hit was by the same kid, was a drag bunt. Thought she threw the ball really good today, and Kristen Carr comes in and shows what she's going to be able to do down the road for us. So it's big coming away with 2 conference wins.
For the Lady Cougars, the 4 victories give them 9 straight and 21 in their last 23 games. They are now also in a tie for first place in the Peach Belt Conference.
All right, y'all go home. I'll text you Sunday. We'll come back Monday afternoon and get ready for Georgia College. Okay? Big rivalry, big showdown Wednesday.
Find a way on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Find a way.